Have you ever stepped into a home and felt peace? Not just because it was clean, but because it felt intentionally cared for. In Japan, cleaning is a chore. It's a form of respect. Respect for your space, for your health, and most importantly, for your inner peace. What if the way you clean your home could actually calm your mind? What if something as simple as taking off your shoes could shift your entire mood? And what if daily cleaning didn't feel exhausting, but instead felt healing? Today, I want to take you inside a different way of living. A lifestyle where cleaning isn't about perfection. It's about presence. From bamboo brooms to rice water polish. From family cleaning rituals to philosophies passed down for centuries. You're about to discover 8 timeless Japanese habits that can quietly transform the way you feel in your home and in your life. Let's begin with the very first step. One that starts the moment you open your front door. The first step. Why taking off your shoes can change your whole day. Imagine this. It's raining outside. The city feels rushed, chaotic. But as you open your front door, something shifts. You slip off your shoes, step onto a warm, clean floor, and just like that, the world stays outside. In Japan, this moment isn't just practical, it's sacred. Removing shoes at the entrance, called jenken, is one of Japan's simplest and most powerful home rituals. Yes, it keeps dirt, germs, and outside pollutants from entering. But more than that, it creates an invisible boundary. It says, here inside this home, life slows down. Stress doesn't belong here. Psychologically, it helps your brain switch modes, from fight and flight to rest and restore. A tiny habit with massive ripple effect. And it's not just cultural nostalgia. Studies show that indoor air pollution drops significantly when shoes are left at the door. Dust mites, pesticides, even lead particles stay out. So, how do you bring this into your home? Start small. Place a simple mat or shoe rack near your entryway. Keep a cozy pair of indoor slippers nearby. Make it easy. Make it inviting. And if you live with others, turn it into a moment of shared respect. This is our space. Let's keep it sacred. Because sometimes the most meaningful transformations begin with the tiniest step. And speaking of small habits with big impact, let's talk about how the Japanese clean their homes without ever needing a deep clean. Cleaning as a daily ritual, not a weekend punishment. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spent your Saturday deep cleaning the kitchen, only to feel exhausted and frustrated that it's messy again by Wednesday? You're not alone. In many Western homes, cleaning is treated like a battle. We let the mess pile up until it becomes unbearable. Then we launch into a full-on war with mops, vacuums, and stress. But in Japan, the approach is completely different. They call it suji, a quiet, daily practice of keeping things clean before they ever get dirty. It's not loud. It's not rushed. It's not stressful. It's almost meditative. Imagine this. You're brushing your teeth, and with the other hand, you wipe down the sink. After dinner, a quick swipe at the counter. During a TV commercial, a light sweep of the living room floor. No scrubbing marathons. No deep clean drills. Just simple acts of care woven gently into your day. The secret? Prevention over cure. Dust wiped daily never becomes grime. Spills cleaned immediately don't become stains. But here's what makes suji truly powerful. It's not just about cleanliness. It's about rhythm. When your home stays in balance, so does your mind. Many Japanese children even learn this in school. They clean their classroom together after lessons. No janitors. No excuses. Just respect for the space they share. And by adulthood, this rhythm is second nature. Cleaning doesn't feel like a task. It feels like a quiet act of love. You can begin today. Set a timer for just 5 minutes a day. That's it. Pick one small thing. Wipe the bathroom mirror. Dust a shelf. Tidy the coffee table. And the best part? Your home never gets messy enough to feel overwhelming. It just stays peaceful. Next, we're going to talk about something that goes beyond clean counters and sparkling floors. A mindset that could actually lighten your heart. Japanese minimalism. From cluttered to clear. The emotional power of Japanese minimalism. Let's be honest. Most of us have that one drawer. The one we avoid opening because we know it's full of stuff. Now zoom out. What if your whole home feels like that drawer? In Japan, there's a quiet wisdom that guides the way people live. The fewer things you own, the freer you feel. This isn't just about making a home look tidy. It's about clearing mental space. Japanese minimalism is rooted in more than aesthetics. It's a philosophy that says, keep what brings you peace. Let go of what weighs you down. Imagine a living room with only what's essential. No clutter on the shelves. No overflowing baskets. Just space, calm, open, breathable. When you live this way, something powerful happens. Cleaning takes minutes. Your mind feels lighter. You stop spending energy managing things and start using it to enjoy life. One Japanese grandmother once said, "Everything in my home is either useful or beautiful. If it's neither, it has no place here." Simple, but profound. So how do you begin? Start small. Pick one drawer, one shelf, one corner. Ask yourself, does this serve me, or is it just taking up space? If the answer is no, donate it, recycle it, or thank it and let it go. You'll be amazed at how quickly your home becomes easier to clean, and your mind becomes clearer. Because minimalism isn't about having nothing. It's about making room for what truly matters. And speaking of what truly matters, next, we'll explore a beautiful Japanese mindset that turns even trash into treasure. The art of Mottainai. Mottainai, the mindset that makes every object sacred. Have you ever thrown something away and felt a little guilty? Maybe it was a cracked mug, a worn-out towel, or the last squeeze of a toothpaste tube. In Japan, that feeling has a name. They call it Mottainai, a word that means what a waste, but more deeply, it reflects a sense of reverence for resources. Mottainai isn't just about being frugal. It's about gratitude. It's about recognizing that every object, from a dishcloth to a newspaper, has value. And so, instead of discarding things, the Japanese find ways to give them one last purpose. Worn out towels? Cut them into cleaning cloths. An old toothbrush? Perfect for scrubbing brows. Leftover citrus peels? Boil them into natural cleaners. Even the cloudy water left from rinsing rice, called chore, is used to mop floors and polish wood. Each act says, I see your work. I will not waste you. This mindset does something beautiful. It turns cleaning into an act of mindfulness, not just wiping or scrubbing, but honoring what you already have. And the benefits are real. You reduce waste. You save money. You clean more gently, more naturally, without harsh chemicals. But even more than that, you start to live with intention. And that changes everything. So next time you're tempted to toss something in the trash, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is there still life left in this? You might be surprised how much use and meaning remains. And speaking of natural ways to care for your home, let's explore some of Japan's most beloved chemical-free cleaning hacks. Straight from the kitchen, the magic of natural cleaners, from rice water to citrus peels. Let's walk into a Japanese kitchen, not for food, but for cleaning supplies. Here, the secret to a sparkling home isn't locked behind a plastic spray bottle. It's tucked inside ordinary things. A bowl of rice, a slice of lemon, a spoonful of baking soda. In Japan, cleaning is nature-powered. One of the most beloved tools, rice water, known as suji, that cloudy liquid most of us throw away after rinsing rice. Japanese families save it. Why? Because it's rich in starch, which leaves behind a subtle, natural shine on wooden floors, polishes furniture, and even helps repel dust. It's gentle, it's effective, and best of all, it's free. Then there's baking soda, the humble white powder that deodorizes shoes, freshens carpets, and scrubs kitchen sinks without scratching surfaces or harming your lungs. And vinegar, a natural grease fighter and germ killer, especially when paired with something unexpected. Citrus peels. Boil orange or lemon peels with vinegar and water, and you'll get a fragrant, powerful cleaner that cuts through grime and lifts your mood. These aren't just clever hacks, they're a mindset. The Japanese prefer solutions that are safe, simple, and sustainable. Not because it's trendy, but because it works. Because it protects the things and people they care about. You don't need a shelf full of chemical cleaners to feel in control. You just need a little rice, a lemon, and the willingness to look at cleaning differently. Try one natural cleaner this week. Wipe your counter with rice water. Deodorize your fridge with a bowl of baking soda. Make a citrus vinegar spray. You might be surprised at how powerful gentle can be, but cleaning isn't always a solo act. In Japan, it's often a shared ritual, one that brings families closer together. Let's explore that next. Cleaning as a family, bonding through shared responsibility. In many homes, cleaning feels like a burden, and too often it falls on just one person, usually mom or grandma, while everyone else disappears into screens and schedules. But in Japan, cleaning is different. It's not a punishment. It's a shared act of respect. From a young age, children in Japanese schools clean their own classrooms. There are no janitors, no exceptions, just students side by side, sweeping, wiping, and learning something deeper than hygiene, responsibility. That mindset follows them into adulthood. At home, families clean together, not because they're told to, but because it's understood. This space belongs to all of us. So we take care of it together. It becomes more than a task. It's bonding time. It's laughter over who forgot to dust the windows. It's music playing while folding laundry. It's kids learning pride in a clean kitchen. And adults rediscovering joy in simple rituals. And here's the truth. When everyone pitches in, no one feels overwhelmed. No one feels resentful. And the home feels more like a we, not a me. So how do you start? You don't need to call it cleaning day. Just choose one evening a week. Light a candle. Put on your favorite playlist.
All right, that works
Assign
well.
one tiny task to each person. Wipe the counters. Sweep the hallway. Empty the trash. Make it short. Make it fun. Make it meaningful. Because when cleaning becomes a family rhythm, your home doesn't just get cleaner, it gets closer. Now that we've talked about caring together, let's look at how the Japanese care for things themselves.
Look at that shine,
especially
Mitsuko.
the delicate,
I clearly did a better
fragile
job than you
items
yesterday.
most of us
Oh,
overlook.
please, old man. I
The
can still
art of
see a
gentle
smudge right here.
maintenance, respecting delicate things. In a world where things are cheap and replaceable, we often treat our belongings as temporary. But in Japan, there's a quiet grace in how people care for what they already own, especially the fragile, the aged, the easily overlooked. Take shoji screen, for example. Delicate sliding doors made of thin paper stretched over wooden frames. They tear easily. They stain easily. But instead of replacing them with something more convenient, Japanese families clean them gently, regularly. A soft brush, a careful hand, a deep respect, or tatami mats woven from natural rush grass. You don't soak them. You don't scrub them. You simply wipe them with a dry or slightly damp cloth and allow fresh air to keep them alive. Why all this care? Because in Japan, cleaning isn't just about function. It's about preservation. And preservation is about respect. This principle applies to everything. Wooden bowls, ceramic teacups, leather shoes. You don't wait until they're ruined to take care of them. You care for them while they're still good, so they stay good. Now think about your own home. The coffee table with water rings, the bookshelf collecting dust, the delicate curtains fading in the sun. What if,
While it's
instead
still
of
good,
rushing through chores,
not waiting for it to
we
be
treated
ruined.
these things like old
Preventative
friends?
care in
One of our
action.
cleanings said, I see you, I value you, I want you to last. Try this. Pick one item in your home you haven't truly looked at in a while. Clean it slowly, gently. Notice its shape, its wear, its story. You might find yourself feeling more connected, not just to the object, but to the life you've lived with it. Because gentle maintenance isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And in our final section, we'll explore the most sacred cleaning tradition in Japan. One that renews not just your home, but your spirit. Oosouji, the spiritual power of a deep clean. Once a year, across homes in Japan, something beautiful happens. Windows are open, closets are emptied, corners long forgotten are gently swept. It's not just about tidying up, it's about letting go. It's called Oosouji, the big clean. And it always happens in December, not because the house is dirty, but because the year is ending. Oosouji is a ritual, a pause, a chance to clear out dust, not just from shelves, but from the soul. It's about releasing old energy, old frustrations, old clutter, so you can welcome the new year with clarity and calm. And while it may look like sweeping, what's really happening is deeper. You're closing a chapter with care, with grace, with peace. But here's the thing. You don't need to wait until December. You don't even need to follow a calendar. You can create your own Oosouji at the start of spring, after a hard season, or simply when your spirit feels heavy. Start with one room. Play your favorite music. Open the windows wide. Let the sunlight and the air shift something inside you. Donate what no longer serves you. Wipe the baseboards. Shake out the rugs. And with every movement, say quietly, thank you. I'm ready to begin again. Because sometimes cleaning isn't about the house. It's about hope. So which of these timeless Japanese habits speaks to you the most? The gentle daily wipe down, the rice water polish, the family cleanup hour, or the sacred reset of Oosouji? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what tradition you're inspired to try. And if this brought a bit of peace to your day, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a fresh start, and don't forget to subscribe for more soul-soothing wisdom from cultures around the world. Because remember, a clean home isn't just a cleaner space. It's a calmer life,